Okay, this time we're going to do problems 219 and 222. Again, these will fit on one page, so I divided my page. I did not divide it the other way, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, half of 7 1/2 is 3 3/4. Okay, the first one has a radius or a diameter of 3 inches, and we have the 3-inch template. So I'm going to draw in a 3-inch circle to start with. And I showed the students to do this with a compass. Actually, it could be all done with a circle template, but let's go ahead and do it with a compass. Set your point to the very top of your circle and your lead to the center. And draw an arc from one side of your circle to the other. And work your way around it with every point that you make. And that is figure 219. Only thing that we are lacking on it would be our center lines, and you need to go back and put short, long, long, extending them approximately 1/8 of an inch on the outside of it, and same thing in this direction, short and long, extending 1/8 of an inch out and 1/8 of an inch out. And that's basically how you draw figure 219. Let's go to figure 222. It also has a 3-inch outside diameter, the large circle. So we'll start with it. And if you also notice on this one, it uses a phantom line around it. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to do a long on each one of my axes, and I'm doing this very fast. I know I could do it neater if I slow down and take my time, but it's long, too short, long, too short. And I left 2 of them. Now, the next thing it's showing is the smaller circles have an 1.5 inch diameter. So I'm going to draw those in lightly because there will be some erasing involved with this. So I'm lining this up, and I'll lightly draw this in, come to my other side and do the same thing. Come to the top, line it up, lightly draw it in, and lightly draw it in. Also, if you notice on this one, it doesn't tell you the size of the small circle, so we're going to have to do some guessing. Let's start with a 1-inch circle. If I get this lined up and I draw that in. I'm only going to just draw a portion of a line. I draw these two portions of the line and they do not meet. So I know that's incorrect. So I know it's got to be larger than that. So let's now go, let's go the 1.25 inches. If I draw it in, and you can see already they're overlapping too much. So it's got to be between 1 inch and 1 1/4. So we're going to go with 1 1/8. Line it up. Lightly draw it in because, like I said, there's going to have to be a lot of erasing on this. Line it up and draw it in. Line it up and draw it in. Now you would go back in this area and erase, and using your eraser shield, as I'm not doing right now, and erase here. Same thing down here on the bottom part. You erase this part, and see on this one, it's going behind. It's on top here, so you erase this one. And that's how you would clean it up. As I said, you would use your eraser shield to do that. That's just problem 219 and problem 222.